Welcome to the deep dive. Wow, you guys sent in some really cool articles this time around.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
All about the fastest things out there.
Fastest things, huh?
Athletes, animals.
I see we've even got vehicles in the mix.
Oh yeah, and even, get this, VPNs?
VPNs. Well, that's a new one.
So it seems like speed in all its forms is something that really fascinates you guys.
For sure. And these articles we've got, man, they cover a ton of ground.
Yeah, we've got the fastest runners, like, in the world.
The speed of, like, cheetahs and falcons is unbelievable.
And then on the human side, it's like
Well, we've always been obsessed with going faster.
supersonic planes, roller coasters.
It's like this constant push to kind of,
push boundaries.
yeah, exactly, explore those extremes.
Okay, so let's kick things off with something I know we're both really into.
Give me.
Elite athletes.
All right, let's do it.
You sent over this top 10 fastest runners article.
From Geeks for Geeks,
Yeah, and it's, just amazing.
seeing how these sprinters,
They're basically pushing human limits.
it's remarkable. The thing that jumps out at me right away
Uh-huh.
is the Jamaican and African-American runners.
They dominate this list.
Yeah, what are the factors that play there,
Right. Is it
Genetics?
training styles?
Could be a mix of both.
And then you've got, like, Usain Bolt,
Oh, the legend.
the legend himself.
9.58 seconds in the 100-meter.
It's unbelievable.
It's not just the raw speed, though, right?
What do you mean?
Bolt's technique,
Oh.
stride length, the power. He covers so much ground with each step.
Huh. Yeah.
And that start,
Oh, right.
he's out of the blocks like a rocket.
I never even thought about that.
It's not just being fast, it's optimizing every single part of that sprint.
Wow, that's crazy.
Then you look at the article, Tyson Gay and Johan Blake,
Tied for second.
9.69 seconds.
Yeah, that's crazy fast.
What's interesting is they come from different backgrounds.
Oh,
Gay's American, Blake is Jamaican.
adds another layer to this whole thing about what makes these runners so successful.
It's like a puzzle, isn't it?
Totally. And then there's Asafa Powell.
Oh yeah, before Bolt came along.
He broke the world record twice.
That kind of consistency at that level,
It's unreal.
dedication, constantly pushing to be better.
Shaving fractions of a second off.
When you're already that fast, it's mind-boggling.
Okay, so we've covered some of the fastest, humans.
The best of the best.
But now,
Let's dive into the animal kingdom,
let's do it. You included 2 articles.
about the fastest animals out there.
I'm ready to be blown away.
Oh, I think you will be.
This is speed.
That we can only dream of.
All right, first up, the cheetah.
Classic.
70 mile or 4.
Blazing fast.
That's faster than most cars on the highway.
What makes them so fast is their build,
Like, how so?
Slender body, long legs, flexible spine, all optimized for speed.
So they're, built for it.
And don't forget those claws.
Oh, yeah, they're kind of like,
Non-retractable, like cleats. Incredible traction.
it's like they were born to run.
But the article mentions something interesting.
Okay, what's that?
Cheetahs. They're all about short bursts.
It's not endurance.
Right? Sprinters, not marathon runners.
Yeah, they're hunting style.
Ambush, short bursts of speed.
They're not built for long chases.
Exactly. It's all about that initial burst.
Makes sense. It's all about their, environment and hunting style.
Adaptations.
Okay, now for the fastest animal overall,
The king of speed.
the peregrine falcon.
Over 200 mile per hour diving.
Whoa, that's hard to even imagine.
Aerodynamic, streamlined body.
Yeah.
Powerful wings, feathers. It's all about efficiency.
So when it dives,
Gravity's its friend.
it makes the cheetah look slow.
2 different approaches,
Cheetah's land speed, falcon's aerial prowess.
different evolutionary pressures.
And the falcon, they can live anywhere.
Cliffs, skyscrapers, you name it.
Amazing.
Adapted to thrive.
Okay, so we've gone from animals to, human attempts to kind of copy that.
Interesting transition.
Yeah, our next articles are top 10 fastest planes and top 15 fastest roller coasters.
From nature to engineering,
The pursuit of speed continues.
let's hear it.
So the world of aircraft,
It's pretty diverse, right?
yeah, military jets, experimental scramjets.
Always pushing the limits.
But the one that stands out is
Oh, I know this one.
the NASA X-43,
Mach 9.6.
over 7,000 miles per hour.
10 times the speed of sound. Insane.
Mind-boggling.
Hypersonic speed.
And it
That's a
uses,
scramjet engine.
that's a type of engine that can only operate
It's a supersonic speeds,
at.
cutting edge technology.
It makes you wonder, what's next?
The race for speed.
Even faster planes.
The future of aviation.
All right. From planes,
Down to earth.
roller coasters,
Thrill of speed.
and in a controlled environment,
We love roller coasters.
and the fastest one in the world,
Drum roll, please.
the Formula Rossa in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one.
149 mile/hour.
What an adrenaline rush.
It's an
Driving a Formula One car.
crazy G forces.
Intense.
And for us in the U.S., we've got
Some contenders.
Kingda Ka in New Jersey and Top Thrill Dragster in Ohio.
So, whether it's a hypersonic jet or a roller coaster,
Humans love speed.
we've found so many ways to experience it.
It's amazing how one concept can have so many different
Application.
and inspire these incredible feats of engineering.
But now I'm curious,
About what?
how does fastest translate to the digital world?
That's where things get really interesting.
We're going beyond the physical.
Into the world of
Information.
where speed takes on a whole new meaning.
So you sent us this article.
The 5 fastest Android VPNs for gaming in 2024.
And I got to be honest,
What's that?
VPNs, not really my area of expertise.
A lot of people are kind of,
In the dark about,
yeah, VPN stands for.
oh, I know what it stands for.
Okay.
But like how they actually work.
The nuts and bolts.
Yeah, that's where I get lost.
So think of it this way, all right?
Okay.
When you connect to the internet,
Mm-hmm.
you're sending your data through a public network, right?
A VPN, it creates this like secure tunnel,
A tunnel.
encrypted tunnel for your data.
So it's like, I like
It
it
makes
to
it way harder for anyone to
Snoop.
snoop, track your activity.
Makes sense.
So it's like having this
Private connection.
within the public internet.
Gotcha.
And for gamers, VPNs are
Especially important.
huge. They can help with lag,
Lag, yeah.
latency, that annoying delay
Oh, I know all about that.
between what you do in the game and what you see on screen.
Right.
A fast VPN.
So it makes the connection.
More stable, smoother gameplay.
So if I'm playing,
Like Call of Duty,
yeah, and it's lagging.
a VPN can help.
Interesting.
They can reduce ping times.
improve stability.
Crucial for competitive gaming.
And it's not just for gaming, right?
No, VPNs are becoming more important for everyone,
Really?
protecting your privacy, especially on public Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's a good point.
Never connect to public Wi-Fi without a VPN.
Duly noted, the article mentions,
ExpressVPN
yeah, as a top choice.
for speed and reliability.
It's crazy how much
Technology has come.
we're talking about cheetahs running at 70 mile per hour,
And then digital data.
traveling at the speed of light.
It's mind-boggling.
Speaking of which,
What's that?
remember that NASA X-43?
Oh, yeah, hypersonic speeds.
You mentioned scramjet engines.
Right.
How do those even work?
Well, to put it simply,
Nice.
it's a type of jet engine,
Okay.
but it operates at supersonic speeds.
I'm with you so far.
Unlike regular jet engines,
Yes.
turbines to compress air.
Yeah.
Scramjets use their own forward motion to do the compressing,
So it's like
scooping up the air.
at supersonic speeds.
Exactly. Much more efficient at high speeds.
Sound like something
Out of Star Wars.
Right.
But you mentioned there are challenges.
To making hypersonic travel like practical.
Oh, yeah, huge challenges.
What?
Heat, for one.
Heat?
At those speeds, friction creates insane amounts of heat.
Oh, wow.
We need materials that can handle it.
Without like melting.
Yeah, and without compromising the structure.
So it's not just about speed.
It's about safety, too.
Right, of course.
What else? Oh, fuel efficiency.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Scramjets, they guzzler fuel,
So finding ways to make them more efficient.
is key for long-distance travel.
So it's this balance.
Speed versus practicality.
Safety and efficiency.
It's a trade-off.
Makes you think of
The
it.
future of transportation,
Yeah, Amanda
New
Rice.
York to London,
In under an hour.
hypersonic travel could change everything.
Wow, that would be wild.
But let's shift gears for a second.
Okay, I'm game.
We've talked about the fastest things,
On land, in the air.
even digital,
What about the fastest things?
in the universe.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Now we're talking.
Cosmic speed demons.
The universe is vast,
Filled with objects.
moving at crazy speeds.
I mean, it's hard to even...
Fathom the scale of it.
Okay, so what are some of the...
Fastest things out there.
Yeah, give me the highlights.
Well, let's start with pulsars.
Pulsars.
They're these neutron stars
Okay.
that rotate super fast,
How fast are we talking?
like hundreds of times per second.
No way.
And they emit these beams of radiation.
Like cosmic lighthouses.
Exactly.
So these tiny stars.
Spinning like crazy,
And their beams.
traveling at a fraction of the speed of light.
That's insane.
Then we have black holes,
Oh, yeah, the ultimate.
gravity wells,
Nothing escapes.
matter swirling around a black hole.
Gets sucked in.
But before it does, it's accelerated to incredible speeds.
Wow, black holes have always...
Fascinated you.
Yeah, they're like...
Cosmic vacuum cleaners.
Exactly.
And we can't talk about speed on black holes without mentioning
What's that?
relativistic jets.
Relativistic jets.
So imagine a black hole like a giant,
Spinning top.
yes, As matter falls in,
Mm-hmm.
it gets superheated, ionized.
Okay.
Some of it gets channeled into these beams,
Rims of what?
particles and radiation,
Shooting out into space.
at nearly the speed of light.
That seems powerful.
Yeah, incredibly powerful.
Some of the most energetic phenomena we know of. It's crazy to think about all these things.
Zipping around the cosmos.
But is the speed of light like,
The ultimate speed limit.
yeah, is there anything faster?
That's the question, isn't it?
It's been debated for,
Centuries.
according to Einstein, nothing can go faster.
Theory of relativity.
But are there any
Possibilities that challenge that limit.
Yeah, like what about
Wormholes, warp drives,
I've heard of those, but they're like,
science fiction,
right?
bending space-time, circumventing the speed of light.
That's some next level stuff.
Maybe one day.
Okay, so we've covered the fastest things on Earth, the fastest things in the universe.
It's been quite a journey.
It really has.
Speed is this concept.
That spans scales.
From microscopic,
to the cosmic.
fundamental part of our universe.
Okay, so we've explored speed in the physical world.
But what about something a little closer to home?
Like what?
The speed of thought.
Ooh, interesting.
How fast do our brains process information?
Is there even a way to, like, measure that?
That's what neuroscientists are trying to figure out.
It's not like measuring.
A cheetah or a rocket.
You're right. It's way more complex.
We're talking about billions of neurons,
Communicating.
electrochemical processes.
There's not, like, a single
Speed of thought.
that applies to everyone.
Nope, it varies.
Depending on what?
The task, the person's cognitive abilities, even their mood.
So, like, if you're in danger,
Reaction time is super fast.
but if you're trying to solve a tough problem,
It takes longer.
our brains are like,
Shifting gears.
that's a good analogy.
We can't pinpoint an exact speed.
Oh.
Specific cognitive processes.
How do they do that?
Brain imaging techniques.
So that they can track.
General activity.
See how different parts of the brain
Communicate.
sounds like.
We still have a lot to learn.
About how our brains work.
The speed of thought is still a mystery.
That's pretty cool. You know, it's funny.
What's that?
We've been talking about all this incredible speed.
Yeah. But it's not always about being like the absolute fastest.
Right. It's not just a race to the finish line.
Sometimes it's more about strategy.
Efficiency.
Like think about marathon runners.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
They don't just sprint the whole time.
Pacing is key.
Conserving energy, knowing when to make that push.
It's like that old saying,
Slow and steady wins the race.
the tortoise and the hare.
It's kind of like problem solving too, right?
Absolutely.
Sometimes rushing to a solution.
It doesn't always work out.
It's better to slow down, consider all the angles.
Find the optimal speed for the task.
Makes you think, what about slowing down time itself?
Slowing down time.
Yeah, is that even like scientifically possible?
Well, it gets into how we experience time, you know?
Why? Right.
Time perception isn't always linear.
It's not.
Our emotions, how engaged we are, even our age, it all plays a role.
So like when you're having fun,
Time flies.
but when you're bored.
It drags on forever.
Exactly.
Our emotions are powerful. And there's that thing, flow state, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're so absorbed in something,
You lose track of time.
it melts away.
I get that when I'm working on a project I'm really into,
It happens to the best of us.
hours just disappear.
It shows that our experience of time,
It's not fixed.
it's flexible, it changes.
We might not be able to literally slow down time,
Not yet, anyway.
but we can change our relationship with it.
That's the key.
So by being more mindful,
Present in the moment,
engaging in things that make us lose track of time,
we can change how we experience it.
that's pretty amazing.
It's all about perception.
So speed isn't always about going faster,
Sometimes it's about slowing down,
savoring the moment.
appreciating what's right in front of us.
I love that, and I think that's a perfect way to wrap up.
Our deep dive into speed.
You've covered so much ground.
The fastest things in the world,
The limits of speed,
the importance of pacing.
even manipulating time.
That's been quite a ride.
And to our listener, we hope this deep dive
It's given you a new perspective.
on speed in all its forms,
From the cheetah's sprint,
to the lightning-fast calculations of a supercomputer,
speed is a force that shapes our world.
and pushes us to explore new possibilities.
And as always,
We encourage you,
to keep exploring
keep questioning.
and keep pushing your own boundaries.
Who knows what incredible discoveries await us in the future.
The future is full of possibilities.
Thanks for joining us on the deep dive
We'll catch you next time
for another exploration.
of a fascinating topic.
Until then.
Stay curious.